Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ian.
I'm an alcoholic.
And we are back with more Young Justice. Last episode, Jacob, what happened?
There's just more news. Anyways,
you're right, Artemis, we found out her father was sportsmaster, or is sportsmaster.
That's why I'm an alcoholic.
But yeah, we found that out. Also,
he's such a cool character
already. Cool. He's kind of cool. He's a jerk.
But he's just a dude.
Yeah.
That's really good at sports.
Well, yes, and fighting, which is, I guess,
that is a sport.
And certain. Yeah, but Artemis also lost a little bit of favor with some of the group. She did something. She made a choice that didn't exactly make her look great.
To not make herself look bad.
Yeah. Well,
she weighed the options.
The daring dangers. Dan danger. Dog danger. Diane danger. Dean danger. And Dean danger.
Hey, my boy.
That's some good stuff.
All performed without a net.
Oh no.
Robin!
What did I just say?
The crowd couldn't see me use telekinesis from below. Besides, I've been using it all night. I'm not exactly the acrobat you are.
Yeah, neither am I right now.
This clown car have room for one more?
We've got this covered.
You've got the mission covered. But who's covering the 3 potential mole suspects you're bringing along?
I was like, alright, calm down, bud.
Oh, he's having a rough one.
Man, he's still doing the crap he did. Ridiculous.
Didn't think you'd make it through.
Neither did I.
Not for crying out loud. Not you again. We're in the middle of a show.
Then we'll talk after.
Hey!
We will talk. Another city last week, another tech firm robbed, another stop on your tour. If I prove you're responsible, I will shut you down.
That's the voice of... That's the Lex I know.
Oh, I was like, that's a good voice actor.
Yeah, it's Clancy Brown. Or as you know him, Mr. Krabs.
Faraday.
Contact, northeast quadrant.
I'm gonna do the hero thing.
Looks like we know why Carlo missed a performance.
Could be Carlo. Could be his brother. Keep an open mind and move in.
Oh, jeez. There's that connection you were asking. Doing that? It's starting to become a thing. It's addicted? Possibly. Imagine the power that he didn't have coursing through him all of a sudden.
Caught red-handed. Red face too, I'll bet.
Acrobatics won't get you out of this.
Demon guy? Uh-oh.
Those crates are full of live ammo! Move!
Oof!
That guy's dead meat!
Superboy, no! You need to get her out.
He's getting away!
And that matters more than Miss M. The fire's killing her.
Right.
Oh boy. Patches, man.
Artemis, Arrow,
Yikes.
find the thief.
Because he matters more than you?
You're still off your game, pal. We're getting you out, too. So the strong man and the clown, too. If the entire circus is involved, Haley himself may be the mastermind.
You don't know that.
It would explain his lies.
I told you to keep an open mind.
I heard you talking to Robin back at the cave. I know you're only here to spy on the 3 of us.
There's a mole on his team, and good reasons to suspect all 3 of you. Both Artemis and Miss Martian have already been caught in lies, and you could be programmed by Cadmus without even knowing.
Or maybe I take your head off without even trying.
Okay, let's all take a time out before we do something we regret.
I kick your ass.
I'm doing? Making a bologna sandwich, kind of like you just did. I talked to Tornado. You guys are not on a mission. Not an official one, anyway.
A friend. Jack Haley.
The circus guy? It's where you grew up. It's where you lost your...
I left you behind because you know my backstory. I didn't want my best pal questioning my objectivity.
Dude, that's what a best pal's for.
Who knew a Martian could be vulnerable to a human virus?
H.G. Wells? Look, when did you first feel sick?
Just after boarding the train. It came on suddenly.
Same with me the other night. I remember Ray rubbed my head for good luck right before we went on.
Ray? That roustabout? He touched her before we boarded. Guy must be a walking petri dish.
Yeah, maybe.
Dan!
Guess he wasn't that sick.
I found Ray.
Split up! Search the whole train!
He had a mask.
He is the mask.
Who did this to you?
Ray! Ray the roustabout!
Oh. X-ray vision. Uh-oh.
I got him, but he's on to me. Exiting the dining car now.
That's no clown. He's the Parasite. The guy who once stole Superman's powers.
As if you kids are who you claim to be. Please.
There he is.
Stay out of his reach. There's no flu going around. The weakness comes when he makes physical contact and feeds off the powers and abilities of others.
I have been a bit of a glutton today. Thought I'd munch on her trapeze skills. Imagine my surprise when she tasted like Martian Manhunter instead. She made a lovely appetizer. But guess who I want for my entree?
Oh, with
Now that's the full
patch,
body
huh?
Kryptonian flavor I love.
Everyone, stay well. Subdue, but keep your distance.
Subdue, eh?
Sorry,
He
no
has,
hitchhikers.
he has Connors and McGann's.
Not just Connors.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
like Superman. This is McGann and Superman.
boy.
Go! I'll manage.
Genetic potential, I see.
Lying about the drugs.
Oh.
Putting together a weapon that generates black holes?
Oh, come on. To build that, you need a particle accelerator.
Like the Large Boson Collider in Geneva?
The Circus's next stop. But now that Parasite can fly, he's got a big head start on us.
We need to hurry.
You and I need to hurry. Without powers, the others would hold us back.
Hey, you're not the only one with a backup bow.
And my powers are back.
How?
I'm still...
I guess Kryptonians recover faster than humans or Martians.
Don't even think about leaving me behind.
That's what it is.
McGann, you don't see a problem with this?
She can't read minds at all. Well, she shouldn't. She doesn't read her friends' minds anyway. How is she supposed to know? She doesn't know Kryptonian genetics.
Another one. Yep.
Burning through those real quick.
Yeah. That's that good stuff.
Say goodbye to the
We need to
Earth.
take him
Just Geneva.
or at least lure him away so we can safely disengage them. No, wait!
Seconds? No, I couldn't.
Hey. Oh fuck.
Oh, what a rush. How do you do it, kid? Even Superman never recharged this fast.
What do you mean? Kryptonians recover fast, right? Connor.
Put another 2 patches on. Let's go. Cover your eyes with them.
All right, Dangerous, come on out. Never liked the food, but the menu keeps improving.
I'm just the appetizer, remember?
She did an acrobatic
Here's
thing.
the main course.
2 acrobatic things. Oh, boys are boys.
Foam.
Now.
Death vision. That hurt.
So clever. Fire can't touch me.
Unless you make a meal of my powers and get my weaknesses as a side dish.
No. No.
He doesn't know much about Martians, boy.
Poor baby. Something you ate.
Mind open. I guess I never really saw you 3 in the thick of it before. Superboy's a hothead, but I know I'm not one to talk. You could each have betrayed us here. You didn't. I'm sorry I doubted any of you. There is no mole.
There is no mole. It was me.
Well, Dick, I'll miss you.
It's Dan. Dan Danger.
Son, you've grown. But some things never change. Like the sight of a Grayson on the trapeze. You can't fake that. Can't hide it. So, do an old ringmaster one last favor. Ladies and gentlemen, the farewell performance of the Daring Dangers!
For dear old Mom Paul.
Yeah, sure. And for our boy Jack. So, we got everybody's backstory.
So, everyone's lying.
They're all traitors?
Connor's on crack.
Well, they're not lying. They don't know.
Roy, he hasn't even been here.
Yeah. So
Artemis is lying.
Yes. Well, not really. She hasn't lied.
Megan's lying.
Well, yes. Well, she only lied. Okay, to be fair, they lied once.
Wally's too stupid to lie.
A bit harsh.
I shouldn't say stupid. He's too unwise to lie.
Mouthy. He's too mouthy to keep a lie. just rattle it off.
'Cause I can't say he's dumb. He's a genius.
But yeah, it's true. But I mean, also he was kind enough to not, say anything about knowing the truth that Dick wasn't on a mission by Batman. He was on a self-imposed mission. So he's our boy. Wally was the buddy we don't deserve. But yeah, what'd you think? I thought that was a very. It was a kind of a backstory on Dick. The thing is with Robin, with Dick Grayson, we kind of know the most about him in terms of, at least for most people, have the most on him. And I've mentioned to you about his backstory beforehand as a trapeze artist. But as seeing you don't know much about DC, that was kind of like your first look at Parasite and what he can do.
That's an insane ability.
Yeah, it doesn't last, obviously, but the fact that it lasts for a decent amount of time, and also whenever he does take the abilities, like they don't have their abilities, so. But
the thing you would want to have someone with extreme either superpowers or someone who was strong enough to just one shot.
He did also he before that, because he wasn't aware that they had abilities. He was there draining the skills. Like his initial thing, like when he first shows up.
Oh, you can just drain anybody.
Yeah, he just drains their. That's why he was doing trapeze stuff and the fire.
Batman
torching.
should be able to just.
He would basically take Batman's ability to fight.
That would be terrifying.
Mm-hmm. He would take his mind, like his strategic mind, and his fighting prowess.
We got Megan. We got Superman. We got Batman.
So, yeah. Unfortunately, the thing is, it was interesting because Robin, like as we saw before, like he wasn't as up to par as he normally is in terms of his trapeze. Like at the very beginning, he almost fell to his death. He would have if anybody else was there.
He missed twice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, man. The fact that he did what he did while he was sick and with lacking most of his abilities, pretty good. Yeah. Because you come down with pretty a lot of your essence is basically drained. Yeah. So it's like you feel like garbage. Did you suspect what was going on or no? Like, or at least not obviously that hey, Parasite's stealing abilities, but of anything that was going on, why certain people were getting sick, it seemed.
No, I couldn't piece together as to the why. I thought maybe it was not someone that was taking abilities, but someone who could shapeshift into somebody. Mm-hmm. I thought maybe it was just another changeling type situation. Right. Where it had some type of after effect of he changed into that person, so he was just in looks, not abilities. Right. He just looked like the person, so he it made the other person sick or something.
But yeah, this was a Robin Dick's original ringmaster. Basically, he'd grown up with him, as well. I said, that was where he had grown up before everything happened, before his parents were killed, murdered by a mob boss, I believe. They tampered with their equipment, so
that was his home.
Yeah, and he didn't. He was there to clear his name essentially. There's no way he's responsible for this. Maybe some of the members he's picked up, but there's no way that Jack did this. So I'm trying to clear. We need to clear his name. So I really like it. Just kind of showing Robin in terms of how much he actually does care. One of the reasons why he can't necessarily bring himself to be like Batman. Not that Batman doesn't care, but Robin for lack of a better term, almost cares too much. So that he'll kind of put himself and possibly others in danger to clear the name of someone from his past that he holds dear. But I really appreciate that about him. It kind of elevates him for me in a way. Yeah, the dude it was kind of most of them have had a connection. Most of of our characters' side stories have kind of had a connection with the light and what's been going on. This one was more of a separate sort of story that didn't really have a tie to any of what's been going on. It was more so just to kind of show Robin and a little bit of his past. Kind of, it wasn't necessarily because we didn't flash back to anything he'd done before, but it was just a look at what his life was like beforehand, in a way.
Yeah. I mean, I like these we've talked about it a few times before. Mm-hmm. These tangent episodes that are character building episodes that they touch on, they leave them for a little while, and they'll come back 7 episodes, 8 episodes later, and they'll drop it back in, or they'll have a hint towards it, or something along those lines.
Yeah, and then what was for the semi connection? I guess I would say it's not necessarily entirely not connected, but the semi connection was the fact that Roy was there. Because beforehand, Robin was Connor, McGann, Artemis, all the 4 of us. We're gonna go on this mission. Then Roy's hey, how about you got anybody else? Any room for me, man? And he was
I'm a cool guy. You're gonna die.
No, because he's you're clear, but Roy, these 3.
Roy's such a dick sometimes, man. He just walks up to him and he's just yeah, I can go on this thing. These are all traitors.
The problem is he had valid points. Artemis caught lying, McGann was caught lying because they
a clone.
Yeah, they're we don't there's could be programming you that we don't know about, which there is.
There is.
So he's not wrong.
Worse than you would think. It's not just some guys at a science lab. Yeah. It's Lex Luthor.
It's Lex Luthor. And with them patches, he could be...
That could be changing his DNA.
It could be. They don't know, he doesn't know what the full extent of it is. He's just this will repress your human DNA and allow you to access your true potential as a Kryptonian, which it has thus far.
Yeah.
However, it kind of takes away his...
He literally just started screaming and bashed through a wall.
Yeah, it's kind of like
hey guys, we're gonna go in. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this chill. We're gonna go out. Mission.
Yeah, it's kind of...
That wasn't the cue.
It's kind of messed with the way he rationally thinks. He can't think rationally when it takes, it's basically drugs.
Yeah.
And even to the point where whenever, there was the first encounter they had, and he was like, he's getting away, and Megan was weakening because of the fire, and it was killing her.
Yeah.
And he, seeing that didn't knock him out of it at first. He wasn't even realizing anything until I think it was Robin that brought him up. Was like, it's more important than Megan right now. And he's like, oh crap. Again, I'm sorry.
Dying.
Yeah, he's like, oh shoot, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, and that it kind of snaps him out of it. But the fact that it took that to kind of bring him to a focus is kind of scary.
Yeah.
If
his girl almost dying, and that was just like, wait a minute. And then he went on to apply 3 more patches.
This
before
episode
the day was out.
See, 1 and then 2 and then 3, 4. Yeah, I think there was 4 this whole day. I think that I can recall, because I know he took one the very first time whenever they went to, at least with that we saw, because they could have done, they might have done something before the episode started.
Because his powers got took twice.
Yes. But he only used it one. Here's what I'm gonna say. So he used it once whenever they were first staking out, and then he used one whenever they was like, hey, there's somebody on the plane who stole Megan's shtick. He got drained, and then he's like, all weak and everything, and then he applies it off screen to just get his abilities back.
Yeah.
And then he applies it again before they go in.
Slaps it on. He's like, yeah, all right,
What if he just he walks in and he's like, hey guys, what up?
he becomes what's the Superman, the golden Superman?
Oh.
That is just the sun.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like the God Superman or whatever. I don't know. But no, yeah, that's an issue that we're also gonna have to deal with. You said last episode there wasn't really a connection from last one in terms of with what happened with Lex and everything, and we see it here where Connor's basically abusing the patches.
Yeah, he is taking this to an extreme.
Yeah, I mean, thinking about it, it's like...
I thought he would be like, oh, yeah, maybe I'll use one here. Maybe let me use one.
But if you think about it, though...
boss fight. Now he's like,
But if you think about
I just gotta look through this building real quick.
I know, right? He's like, I'm literally using it for X-ray vision. It's like,
Jesus, man, y'all are
yeah,
superheroes. You could easily get into this building.
And also, he does have infrared vision without the patch. He doesn't have X-ray vision, but he has infrared.
Infrared, yeah.
The Superman has 50 different kinds of vision or something. I don't know, but
what's with them, man? For somebody with 50 different kinds of vision, you are so blind.
Because gravity.
That's not what that is. It's because he's been wanting to. He's been feeling like he doesn't live up to Superman in the first place, and then he doesn't have the abilities. I don't have these abilities. I'll never match up. And then finally, he gets the opportunity, but when he does it, he also feels that rush of power just kind of coming through.
Our team is falling apart.
Yes, I mean,
our boys.
I think we're fine. Okay, look, what's the
worst that could happen?
Robin's fine. Look, Robin's fine. We got Wally.
Oh, Robin.
Wally.
Shall we go into Robin's mental breakdown? I literally just killed myself to save people. I sacrificed everything, and then it comes out that it was Inception the whole time.
But Connor's fine. He's just, related to Lex.
Yeah.
Possibly. Artemis only has Sportsmaster as a dad. McGann's being, blackmailed by Queen Bee. And, that's it, really, I think. It's fine. We can clear this, no problem. Guys, that's it for this week's episode of The Young Justice. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see it early, Patreon is an answer for you.
Patreon here. Playlist of all of our episodes here.
It's not there.
Right here.